got a little dirty working, getting some for the generator. But it's okay. I'll be all right. Ain't that right, Lulu? We'll be all right. I hope everybody out there is all right. What it is, what it was, what will it be? What's up, Sean? Good evening. Hey, Margaret. How we doing? Lulu, enough. You're going to lick my skin off. You're going to lick my skin off. No, no, you've healed them enough. I ain't going to have no skin left there. You're a great girl. Mwah. You're a great girl. You know that, don't you? Huh. Okay, enough. Enough. What up, Ed? Well, we picked up 2 signatures today. I had 2 Coronas left from my celebration last night, so I'm indulging. And I actually had 3 of the natural lights left, so. Cheers. No ice though, so. They are not ice cold, that's for sure. Someone pissed about my water being dirty. There you go. Oh. And I don't know if the gentleman's here or whatever, but earlier there's a gentleman asked me about PayPal. And he had trouble once before doing it. He did. He did send $122.22 today. It did go through. So I messaged him once I got it. But I wanted to let y'all know too. So that was so cool. We got a $122.22 donation today. Ah, right on. Cool. I feel honored. What's up? How you doing, Daniela? Yeah, that was very, very, very cool. Unexpected. Yeah, one hit made it turn colors. One damn hit made it turn colors. That's some potent hillbilly kush there now. I got to clean a little bit, though, if I want any more. For those that don't know, I'm in Van Buren. I stopped at one of the cool smoke shops called the Hemp Joint. Really good people, good employees and whatnot, you know. They can cover all your hemp needs. They have dabs, they got flour. Oh, goodness sakes. I figure it might get a little busy here 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I don't know if they have a buffet night over at Godfather's. Evidently, they had a lunch buffet. They were pretty busy during lunch. I only see 2 cars over there now, so I don't know if it's too early or what. Betty, stop. What? You just gonna sit back there and bark for attention? When did you start doing that? Today? Yeah. You too, huh? Potheads. And they're potheads. All 3 of them are potheads. Every time I clean a little bud or something, they're hoping there's a stem there. And they don't care if there's no stem. They want a piece of the bud. Oh, not me. Have I ever heard of skunk but thams? I've heard of skunk weed, yeah. I don't know. Let me check. Probably, because I was watching TV. Yep. Give me a minute. Yep. If that was causing a problem, it should have corrected it. Yo, Big Mike, what's up? Yes, sir, Eddie. What's your question? Cheers. Yeah, Dole, everything's good. I'm in a new city and same state of Missouri, but in a new city. I'm just right outside of Van Buren. I think it's still considered Van Buren, but the town itself's just right over the bridge. There's a Godfather's, a liquor store, and the hemp joint on this side of the bridge. And the rest of the town's on the other side. Cheers. A guy come by and smoked one with me earlier. I don't know where he got it. It was pretty damn good, but it only lasted like 20 minutes. I'm not on a truck stop or nothing. There's not going to be lot lizards here. Yeah, that don't happen very often, so I'm glad to be doing it. And second hit, the water's getting darker. Can't believe how quick it's turning. Well, hey, make sure y'all sign that petition. The feds are busting smoke shops. Self-grown will always be the best, my friend. You're absolutely right. Here comes the stupid ones. Oh, I'm doing just fine. Is it pissing down? No, it's not raining here. He might be in a timeout for a minute. He might not be able to answer you for a few minutes. I just got rid of him. I have picked up $2, maybe $3 in donations today. It's better than nothing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a lot better when nature rains, and waters all the plants. Gives you a day off. Isn't that just beautiful when that happens? I don't know what that means. WW2. I don't know what that means. Oh, what am I up to? Trying to get people to sign the petition. I'm leading horses to the water trough and I can't get them to drink. Not my fault when the feds come down and start giving people tickets and taking their pot away. I tried to warn everybody. Sad thing is, it don't cost nothing to sign the petition. Anybody can sign it. Damn, that car, I didn't even see him leave. Look down below at the very bottom. It says 420 Jim. Just look up 420 Jim. You search the name 420 JIM or spell it out like it's on my license. FOURTWENTY JIM. You'll find it. Just search 420 Jim on the internet. Petition will pop right up. You click the button and sign. It'll ask you to donate. Scroll up. It says no thanks. Sign the petition. You do not have to pay to sign it. Mm-mm. Yeah, there you go. We're not asking for permission. We're telling you our decision. I gotta get that. Yeah, post that daily, would you? Why wouldn't they let me in? I mean, it's on my driver's license. It's on my birth certificate. It's on my social security card. Why wouldn't they let me in Mexico? I don't want to go to Mexico. I've been there before. I had to buy my way out of the country once. I don't want to have to do it again. Oh, it's a boring Friday. I had a few people. I went on TikTok earlier. They wanted to know if I beat the case or what. I told them, yeah. Now, if we can do the same thing on the 15th, if I get that judge to let me talk to that prosecutor and, you know, hey, we can end this right here and now with one damn tape. Why make me wait? Why make me come back and all this other crap? It should have been presented in the city court, the crackhead court, but they wouldn't let me. Oh, good die? What's that? Ah, grilled out. Well, that's cool. That's cool. And there's nothing like a nice walk after a nice barbecue or, grill. Yeah, you're right. Nothing is ever easy, my friend. You're right about that. Cheers. Probably going to move over here across the bridge and set where they. I think they got a big parking lot where people hang out and fish, whatever. It's how they get to the river, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But the guys here at the hemp joint was telling me that just right across the bridge they've got a concrete parking lot right next to the river or something like that. So early in the morning I'm going to drive across the bridge and check it out. If it's like something good and cool, a place to stay I want to set for the day, I will. If not, I might move on down to Willow Springs or something. Oh, yeah. Well, see, the only reason I go to a lot of court cases is because most people just don't go. They don't fight for their rights. They take plea deals. They bow to the system, and I'm not one that's going to bow to the system. So, yeah, I do have a lot of court dates and stuff, but I fight for my rights. Hell, that's why I'm a cannabis advocate. Why wouldn't I fight for my other rights? You know what I mean? That's when you know you got a good cannabis advocate, when he's fighting for not just one right, but all rights. Right? Right? Now I am looking for a lawyer, not to defend me in any case. Mm-mm. I want a lawyer to sue the hell out of Walmart. I've already done it before. I sued them in Georgia and won. It was the greatest feeling in life. Now they want to play big boy, so I'm going to hire a lawyer and let him sue them. See if the lawyer can do like I did, but put a few more zeros behind it. They want to play big boys? Well, let's play big boys. Oh, I used to love watching Perry Mason. Springfield might have what, Big Mike? Oh, a radiator around there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, you know. Springfield's pretty big. I got a better chance of getting a radiator there. I'm going to keep looking for sure. And hey, anybody, I need a radiator, a 4-core radiator for a P30. A Chevy P30 truck frame with a 454 engine. And when you know you got the right radiator, there's not a radiator cap on the radiator itself. There's just a neck. There is no radiator cap on that radiator. That's how you can tell the difference real easy. You have to put an extension. So the radiator, you can't put a cap on it. It just has where you put a piece of hose about yay long and then the radiator neck. Exactly, you never know. Oh, I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for one. And you know, the way the good Lord's been taking care of me in the mission, it's going to happen. Well, it's just amazing. There's only 3 cars in a pizza parking lot, and it's 7 o'clock. Most radiators have a cap where your radiator cap goes. My radiator does not have a cap, is what I'm saying. So if they see a radiator and it's got a radiator cap on it, that ain't my radiator. Mine has most radiators have a hose at the bottom, a hose at the top, and a radiator cap. And then a heater core hose on your bigger trucks and stuff. Smaller hose. And 2 transmission lines. Yep. Mine has the 2 transmission lines, of course. And it's got the bottom radiator hose, and it's got the top radiator hose on the back side. And it's got a smaller one about the size of a garden hose. That is my heater core, where my heater core goes in and out of the radiator. But instead of having a radiator cap anywhere on the radiator tank up top, you know, whatever, it's got a 2.5 inch by 4 inch spout. And you put a rubber hose, it's probably 4 inches long, on that, and then I've got a radiator cap spout that goes onto that. So your radiator cap is extended out 4 or 5 inches, so you know, that's why you can't open my radiator cap and look in the radiator like most radiators. Can't do it. Oh, I don't have one. You can order them online, but I don't have one. You can, you know. Oh, it's so you can get fluid in the radiator easier and all. Here, let me show you something. Move, honey. Let me show you something. First, I want to show you the hemp joint. Awesome smoke shop. They got your dabs, your flour, glassware. They got a pretty nice Chevy themselves. Look at their Chevy. That's their Chevy. I love their sign. Is it need weed? There's that damn near new generator that hemp joint, Hillbilly Kush, and a few others chipped in. But now to show you what I came out to show you. Let me show you something. Oh shit, he's got the green eyes tonight. That's my radiator. And see that? My radiator cap and everything is not on the radiator. The radiator's way back here. There is no cap, radiator cap whatsoever on my radiator. It's that 2.5 inch, 4-inch neck coming out. Just like that's where I fill my oil. And that's a pipe. It's like 2 foot long, 2.5 foot long. It goes back to my engine and down into the valve covers. It's a Winnebago thing. Yeah, Winnebago manufactures their own bullshit for their RVs and stuff, I guess. Because this was built as an RV. Just because I converted it, you know. It was still at one time an RV. I don't know what my first car was. I can't remember. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had a couple of people stop by. I had a radiator shop do that, and that radiator is, he flushed it and fixed it enough to get me around like I am right now. But the radiator's toast. I need to replace it as soon as I can. And he's a real good radiator man. I believe him when he said it's junk. But putting too much of that damn block sealer and shit in, trying to fix head gaskets and stuff, I know what it is. That's what took the radiator out. Don't put that shit in your engine. I'm in Missouri, Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I looked down and seen that state of denial. What's that about? And then I said, looked up and said, what state are you in? Good one, Eddie. I've been trying to get hungry. Think who the hell said that shit? Hey, you should have left that. Hey, you should have left that. That stupid couldn't get that thing out of the neighborhood. What an idiot. I would have left that comment. I got to read it. I've been in court trying to get that bus thing out of our neighborhood. Hey, Tyrone, you better try harder. You can go join the damn trolls. They've been trying for 6 years, stupid. Oh, that made my night. Oh, he's definitely a racist. Oh, a new radiator to run it real cool. I didn't say I was headed no damn West Coast. You're mixing things up. What happened though is court dates. I'm headed to Florida, but I still got one more court date here in Springfield to take care of on the 15th. I just took care of one yesterday. Now I got to do the one on the 15th, and then I'm headed to either Florida or D.C. I said I was going to try and do Florida and Washington, D.C. If I get 10,000 signatures, I'm going to do a march in D.C. If I get help getting to Florida and back, I'm going to go down and see my family. But no matter what, yes, I'm headed west, but not to California. Nope, never said that. Arizona, that's where I'm from and where I'm going back. Oh, you're waiting on the Uber? I hope it gets there. How you doing? Oh, goodness sakes. I'm sitting here at a smoke shop. Decided to sit here for the day. I knew it wasn't going to be a real busy day or nothing. It's kind of an out-of-the-way place and whatnot, but it's cool, and people are seeing it, taking pictures, talking about it, and nothing else. Maybe tomorrow will be a little bit better day. Um, if it looks like good parking on the other side and there's people that are coming and going there, I'll probably stay. Well, we'll be here for a little bit if you get back on. Don't know what the hell that's about. I'm smoking some hillbilly kush. Hillbilly kush. We don't need no wars. We don't need to be fighting. We need peace and love throughout the world. Well, yeah, I live in Arizona. That's where my daughter and 6 grandkids live. I've got a temporary home base in Tennessee, too. Foster family. Damn. Ah. Need just a second. Something in my eye felt like it's better now. Fired from Cincinnati. Powered by hemp. I wish we could get hemp fuel. We could have hemp fuel for about 79 cents a gallon. You know what I mean? I wish we had hemp fuel. We mean segregation. My thoughts are we're just simple human beings on planet Earth. I don't see color, race, none of that shit. Nobody's better than me, worse than me, lower than me, or nothing. We're all equal. And if we'd all live the golden rule, we'd be in the Garden of Eden. Stop hating one another and stuff. Stop seeing color and shit. Grow up, be humans. Oh heck, I had some mechanical work to do today, so yeah, I've been out a little bit. Walking around outside, I did that too. Now I'm drinking a beer and smoking a bud. Drinking a bud and smoking a beer. Oh yeah. Oh man. We got someone on the ear that was talking that wanted some meth there, Mike. Got to pray for them people and pray for them meth heads. And, hmm. That's a heck of a demon that old Hitler come up with. As far as I know, as far as I've traced it back, Hitler was the one that had meth made. Oh, I just, not really fix, just maintenance. I had to get some gasoline out of my fuel pump to put in my generator because I don't want to ride the bike or walk a mile across the bridge here. Well, it's about a half-mile bridge, but so I had to get underneath and undo my fuel lines in my mechanical pump, and then click on the electrical pump, which reminds me. Let me go out there and look, make sure I don't have a puddle. It shouldn't have leaked a drop. But I had to go underneath there and drain out a gallon of fuel so I'll have enough light to last a couple hours tonight, you know? And then it'll die out. Tomorrow I'll go by the gas station. Oh yeah. Nope, she's dry. I left the electric fuel pump on. But I have a return line. Now the pizza place. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like a 5th car is going. Oh yeah, meth's definitely the devil's drug. Oh, my drive was great, man. Knock on wood, it was wonderful. Wonderful. Need weed? But I'm always working on shit. All that come from the fuel pump. And I just did that right before my live because I didn't want to run out of electric or nothing. I don't know. Right on. Yeah, I don't know. I think Godfather's uses the same, I think they use the same everything. You know, like Hunt Brothers Pizza. They use the same sauce, the same dough, the same meat, the same everything. Godfather probably uses the same dough, sauce, and cheese. So yeah, it's probably about as good. Well, it's actually a mobile billboard, but thank you. It's a mobile billboard that I made for us in America to travel around and fight for our rights. And I don't charge, so it's not a commercial rig. This is all done out of free love, my time. That looked like a cop. Which I don't care. And please sign the petition. No one belongs in jail for weed. You know that? I know that. Ah. Oh, I actually made $7 today. There's where you sign the petition. This is from when I came through about 3 months ago. I was here for just a couple hours. Can't we just get a bong? And that's why when I was going by, I remembered him and said, oh yeah, I have stopped in Van Buren, but just for a couple hours. This time I asked to stay for the day and the evening, and he said, yeah. All these smoke shops, every one, all the way to Florida, all the way to D.C., they should be calling me and welcoming me if I come to their state. I mean, come on. Do they want to stay open and all? Do they want to fight this shit? We'll know whether they invite me or not, huh? Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. If it's prepared with people with love and whatnot, it's a lot better than people that don't want to be there. Yeah, I understand what you're saying now, Mr. Eddie. Absolutely. You can use the same ingredients and have one person prepare something terrible, and another one it be the best you've ever had. You're right. You got to cook with love, not attitude. Oh, I've been through two illegal searches. Yeah, it's a mobile billboard. At least you didn't call it a camper or an RV. I cut them some slack. Hi, me? Am I okay? Sure, I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be okay? What's up? Hmm. I'm kind of hoping that that's a nice place to park and I can see the river and all. Because I wouldn't mind parking close to a river, hearing the river run by and stuff. I mean, well, if you can hear it, depending on how, fast it's going. I've never seen it. But I just love to watch it go by. Has anybody been to this parking area I'm talking about in Van Buren? supposed to be like a big concrete area or something. Oh, when I worked on the boats, oh gosh, that's the best waterbed in the world. Oh, I've not been to Norway. Couldn't tell you anything about it. I've been out of the country one time, Acapulco, Mexico, and I will not go back out of the country. I learned countries have borders, and you got to have permission to get in and out of them borders. Normally, unless you're the U.S. and you just open the border. Yeah, it would have cost me $50 back then. Damn it! I just thought of that. Hell, if they'd opened the border back then, hell, it wouldn't have cost me $50. uh, just there's no Jim on this channel. There is no Jim on this channel that can answer you that I know of, because my name's not Jim. So I know you're not talking to me. It's illegal for me to use the name Jim, just in case you don't know. Now, if you got to call me by my surname, Jim, you must put Mr. in front of it. Not my law, the judge's law, because it's not my first name, and most people think that's a first name. Wrong, my last name. You can call me weed man, grandpa, old man, whatever, or you can call me by my first name, Four, F-O-U-R. But I can't respond to people that want to try and call me Jim. That's illegal for me to do. Hey, please do, Crosswords, please do. Mr. Stone. I'm going to have to remember that what that statement is there, Eddie. I want to put it on a shirt. We're not asking, we're demanding, or whatever it was. We're not asking your permission, you're telling our demands, or something like that. Ah. Hey, I resemble that remark myself, Mr. Stoned. But I know you was talking to Crosswords. With them double and triple yolk eggs. Double, yeah. Triple, that's a little, yeah, wow. It's a lot of yolk. Yeah, yeah. I need you to send me that when I'm going to make a shirt. Maybe that's a lot. That's a lot to do, though. When that's a lot to make on a stencil. Maybe I won't make a shirt. Oh, I didn't know that it was closed. Oh, hey, I believe you. I mean, I totally believe you, but That's a lot of yoke. Yeah, I didn't know that there was a bridge closed to China or anything. I stay out of politics best I can. Yes, I support whoever's flying the plane. That's what I'm supposed to do. But I stay out of politics best I can. A vote hasn't counted in federal for many, 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 many years. Ever since they did that electoral bullshit and stuff. Yeah, nah. But a two-party system has never been fair. Never. I didn't know that. What, over his tariff deal or something? Don't tell me. I thought they had all that shit worked out. But all that shit is just to keep your eyes off of what's really happening, I think. What? Oh, Mr. Greg, I thought I seen your name. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm in Van Buren, Missouri now. I moved over about 40 miles west. Seemed like every time I went east, I was starting to break down. So I'm headed over to Springfield slowly. Got another 140, 50 miles, I guess. No big hurry. Me, I'm doing great. I'm sitting at a smoke shop. I'm hoping with all this stuff going on, with them trying to take away hemp and stuff, I'm hoping these smoke shops will get on board and give me a place to park, yada, 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 you know? And doggone it, start sharing my petition. You know? That, yo, man, that guy's out there getting signatures. When you leave, go out there and sign that petition. You know, people, they think these smoke shops and shit are going to be, they ain't going to be here very long. They'll be able to sell, well, they'll be here, but they'll be selling bath salt, spy, all the man-made bullshit. The stuff that will kill you quicker. Some of this smoke ain't worth the shit that they, you know, low grade, but it's better than nothing. Self-grown's always the best, my friend. Always. So tomorrow I'm probably moving about 2 miles. if everything looks right. I mean, I've never, I don't know what it looks like. If it's a big parking area, maybe too many people's there already, I don't know. I'm going to go look in the morning. If it looks nice and feasible and whatever, I'll probably park there for most of the day. Then I'll be headed towards Springfield Sunday. Maybe tomorrow. It depends. I do want to get over and in case I can go talk to a couple of different lawyers or whatever. I'm seeking, or I haven't yet, but I'm going to be seeking a lawyer. I want to wait until I get more closer to Springfield, in case they want to set up a consultation and sign papers and shit. I want to get there closer. Hey, Mr. John, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. John, we're getting up there. I got 2 more today. It was stuck on 1944 for a day and a half. Oh, cool. Work slowing down a little bit. Cool. I'm glad you joined. Tell your other half that we miss her and love her. Yeah, it's moving, That's a good thing. I'm hoping, especially when I get to Springfield, that some of these damn people will wake up. They're getting ready to lose. I don't know if they've opened back up or what, but they're getting ready to lose one of their biggest hemp stores in the state. You know what I mean? Can't remember where High Hopes is. No, that's in Kansas. Never mind. And see, what I don't get, what totally blows my mind, cannabis is legal here under medical and under recreational. Why send the feds in to bust a hemp store? Even if they had a little bit higher product, it's still legal in this state. So, it's crazy. Hell, that power hitter will work better than that toadstone. I know, I got both. It'll probably be back when I get back to Arizona before I can use them again. I can't afford to smoke joints when I'm out here. Somebody gives me a joint pre-roll, I normally tear them apart and smoke them on my bubbler. They last a lot longer. This hillbilly kush, I'm treating it like gold. I'm not rolling a doobie at all. I'm smoking all that out of my bubbler. It'll last me 10 times longer. That's funny how that is. Heavens high, oh gosh, I haven't seen that in so long. God bless you, Mackenzie, for coming in, and you made my whole week right there. Oh, goodness. Hey, and the flags are up today. Out on the road, first day again. On the road again. I'm tickled to death. Yes, they're on the road again. Flying the flags high and proud, trying to get signatures. All the people in Tennessee, they should be flooding my petition right now. He should be coming back to my channel and bring all the friends up. All them people in Tennessee, man. July 1st, they lose their hemp. That's wow. And I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. They can't bust people. It costs them too much money because if it's really hemp, they were legal. If it was real bud, it was illegal. Grant you. But roadside tests that the cops use don't tell you that. It will pick up cigarettes sometimes. But if it's got any THC whatsoever, it's definitely going to hit. And to charge you in court, they have to send it in and have it tested for the exact amount of THC. That's a couple $100 test instead of a $5 test. And they don't like doing that. That's why they're trying to get rid of all the hemp stores. Hey, YouTube, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and for those that didn't hear that might have earlier today during lunch, he did it before. Had sent us something on PayPal back when I was getting the air conditioner with Mr. John and them. He actually bought the fans, pitched in the AC, whatever. Anyhow, I had trouble getting me anything on the PayPal, and it finally went through. Well, he told me earlier that he had sent me something to help with the generator, which the generator's paid for. So I'll use it for fuel. And of course, nothing had come through or anything. And a couple hours later, $122.22. 122.22. I got, I'd like to know that behind that. That's cool, So I sent him a little note through PayPal, thank you. But I wanted to let y'all know that was so cool that he sent me 122.22 to help with the cost of the generator, which, like I say, okay, now it just goes into fuel. Well, I don't know if this is the right Will Bird or not, but you would know what to call me, my name. And you know my name is for. Oh, I see you, Mr. J. Hey, what's up? Well, I hope it's the real Mr. Will. If not, we'll know in a minute, because last time someone come in, Mr. Will, and I said, if you're, and boom, 5 minutes later, I got a message, that ain't Mr. Will. Mr. Will called and let a friend know to tell me. Hey, you're going to win. You're going to win. Yep, it's your turn. It's the real Will. Right on, right on, right on. Hey, Mr. Will. Man, Tennessee, July 1st is taking all hemp products out. That's got to suck. The feds are raiding the smoke shops here in Missouri, and Missouri's a legal state. We need to get this petition flooded, my friend. We do. I need your help and everyone's help. Oh, right on, Margaret. See, they don't say none of that. You know what they said on the news? And they were two Karens there that was on the news and said it. One lived in the neighborhood, and the other one was a shop owner. And the shop owner said, yeah, all these shops here don't like them. None of the customers here like them. And that's what the lady said about the whole neighborhood, too. So I don't know. Now, if they had illegal product, that's on them. You know what I mean? But they're still going to start raiding these stores. You know what I mean? It's not going to stop them from raiding them. In Missouri, they're not licensed to sell marijuana. I understand that, but where did they buy their cannabis? Were they under the assumption that it was 0.3? And see, here's where a lot of people don't understand. All cannabis is THCA. That shit could, and y'all have heard me talk about this before. In Springfield, now not at Wicked, but remember I walked down from the flea market, the indoor flea market, and I parked by and up there all the time in Springfield. I walked down there and buy a pre-roll, and it was better than what I could get in the dispensary that was cheap. And I knew damn well that it was more than 0.3. But that didn't come out of Wicked, that come out of the damn gas station. And it sold as THCA. And yeah, that's what it is. Everything's THCA. So they would literally have to take that in and send it in and pay a couple $100 and get a drug test done to prove that it was higher than 0.3. And they're sick and tired of that. You know, because a lot of times they spend the money and it is 0.3 or less. A lot of times it's not. So that's another reason we just need it legal. We just need it legal. And if they're selling other crap and stuff, that's just like all these accidents and shit you hear, and you look, it's always got alcohol in it or something. So, but like I say, Wicked. They told me I could sit there a few hours, and 15 minutes later they told me to get out. I couldn't. I had to leave. So, I don't know. I know we all need to band together and get this done. Because a dozen years I've been beating my head against the wall trying to get the horses to drink, and I'm done. I'm done. I think every one of the vets that I told back in 2015 I'd be their voice, I think every one of them would be happy with me. I'm done this year. Whether I make it to Florida, whether I make it to D.C., I am done this year. I'm headed back to Arizona by December. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. He takes me where I go. That's what I want. Oh, if you want to call me, my name's Four, F-O-U-R. Oh, I'm sure, Margaret. I'm just going by the news story I seen. Eddie sent me a link to the news story on Channel 7. And it was a Karen store owner and a Karen neighbor. Yeah, we've been wanting that place closed. And it was on Kearney Street, right there by the Walmart, down from the Walmart. Same street Walmart's on and all. What's Willie going to do? Who knows? Probably buy a medical card. Well, Randy, you can call me anything but Jim because I can't answer to that unless you put like a Mr. in front of it. It's my surname. Jim is my last name. You can call me Weed Man, Bud Man, Gramps, or you can call me by my name, Four, F-O-U-R. Hey, cowgirl, I figured you'd be back. How you doing? Well, I've got the petition. We all need to just get it together and get it done. You know, hell, I'm beginning to think nobody would show up at the march if I had one. Look how hard it is to get people to start to get a permit to have a march. Let alone it might show up at the march. But I tell you what, even if I was the only person there, I will do the march and I will speak my piece. Well, number one, you're lying. I didn't kick you out of here or you wouldn't be back. You may have got timed out. And I can't help what these other people do or whatnot. And if you're ever here or around or whatnot, I try and always explain. So, quit whining, quit complaining. You didn't get kicked out. You got timed out. When I get pissed, I hide people from the channel and I kick them out. And I've said it over and over, I cannot answer to Jim. It's illegal for me to do. It's not my name. It used to be. But when that judge put that gavel down, it was no longer my name. And he told me I cannot use Jim. I can use Mr. Jim, but I can't use Jim. Hey, where's the other Millers tonight? But hey, welcome back. We love to have you. You can call me Four. You can call me Old Man. You can call me Hippie. You can call me the Green Sheep Family. You can call me pretty much anything you want, except Jim. So said the judge. Yes. Well, I don't know if everyone will, but I can tell you how it was in 16 when Obama was there. Well, I'd rather just tell people. People don't read the bio and stuff. I did a march in Washington, D.C. for cannabis under our religious rights when Mr. Obama was in office. So it's something I've done before. Except I learned something when I did that march. Okay, I'd already picked the route and everything. I had Pershing Park next to the White House. I forget the name of the street, but there's the street here, Pershing Park's here, and across the street is where people go into the White House and shit. There's a gate there and whatnot, and it says don't bring weed into the White House, basically on the sign, no drug. People would come over and give me their pot, hold on to it until they got out, or just give me their pot. Anyhow, I had Pershing Park for the whole day. And at 4:20, we were to march from Pershing Park down the street about an eighth mile behind the White House, turn right on Constitution Avenue, go down another eighth mile, and turn into left to where the monument is. And that was the end of the march. Well, I've never done nothing like that before or nothing, you know what I mean? And about 4 o'clock, a couple motorcycle officers and shit showed up, and the chief of police of Washington, D.C. It was a lady back then. And of course she checked out my permit and everything. And back then my name was Stevens. And she's like, Mr. Stevens, it's like Colorado. You can't be out here smoking pot all in the streets and stuff. You're supposed to take that stuff home and enjoy it behind closed doors. But we realize these marches and stuff, and as long as you're not taunting the officers and trying to get selfies and blow smoke at them and stuff, we overlook it. He had another but. He said, but make sure everyone in your march understands that when you get to Constitution and turn right towards the monument, all gloves are off. You're going to jail. That is a federal highway, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't smoke, you can't have it, you can't have paraphernalia or nothing because you're officially on federal property. And we would not get out of jail until Monday. The march was on Friday. Nobody was going to have nothing when we went on Constitution. But that's the difference between federal and state. And that was right there in Washington, D.C. And we had to cross Constitution to get over to the memorial. So we were fucked, you know. So I'll do another march and I'll make sure it's just not on Constitution, you know. We take another street or something that's not a federal street. Because I am responsible, you know, for the march. When you sign, when you do that, whatnot, yeah, you put your neck on the line. Hey, good evening, kids. What's it? Kids, so good evening. Oh yeah. Who's Ted? Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the bear Teddy? Wasn't they a bear or something called Ted or whatever? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh man, I'd love to. I'd love to do a couple of skits with Teddy. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. No, Eddie, you live so far back in the hills they have to pump sunshine to the house, right? I remember my grandma and them saying that up in Kentucky. Live so far back in the hills they got to pump sunshine to the house. And shit, it was a bulldozer cut road that if you went off, you went down a big river. Oh, I was terrified as a kid riding in the back car, but Dad knew how to drive good. There's times I wished I had been, Eddie. But then again, there's other times you can't, unless you do something like this, you can't explain all the different feelings and stuff from doing it. And I have no regrets. No regrets at all. Would I do some things differently? Oh, yeah. Um, but I have no regrets. But yeah, oh shit. Oh shit. That's good for you, my brother. You shouldn't be hiding. You're a good soul. You and Crosswords, y'all would get along so fine. Y'all are good souls, you know. Oh, I used to work on cars in New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh, hell, if you just seen 20 of them going down the road, you'd have a heart attack. 1900 and some. Yeah, no, I never been around Roswell much. Albuquerque and Farmington. Oh, I've had buses, and one time, I think, yeah, I bought a bus when I was in New Mexico. I was living at a trailer park working for A1 Albuquerque Towing, and bought a bus. So I've had a bus in New Mexico, but not Roswell. Right on, Margaret. Get her done. But I was driving tow truck, not being a mechanic. Oh, cowgirl, she went to go lock the chickens up. I thought maybe we'd go back outside for a minute, see what's happening. Oh. Yeah, Joe's godfather's is dead over there. So's the liquor store. Very few people. Yay. They got a smoke room in there. You can go in and smoke. Roll on into our joint. I like that. Need weed. That is a nice truck, ain't it? A real nice truck. Yeah, I know. 5 cars at a pizza place on a Friday. How the hell do they stay open? Oi. Well, look at what I'm running. That probably gets better gas mileage than I do. Not much more, but probably. Right on. Orange sky at night, sailor's delight. Chicky's not the one to prove. Stomach's full, time to kick back, huh? Yeah, I don't know, yeah. Yeah, not me. I don't even know who Leonard Jeffy is. I didn't look to see if it had an engine or not. It's got drive shafts. I'm sure it's got an engine. No, I'm sure it drives. Picking on the man's truck. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. No, No, it drives. It's got drive shaft and everything. Yeah. It's got a weird frame to it. It really does. It's got a really beefed up frame. So I know what you mean. But yeah, it drives. But it does. It's got a really beefed up frame. Well, let me get the little ones fed and I'll be back. Move. Move. Hey, Daddy, get your butt in here. Move. 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 Yep, folks, that's it. That's dinner. There you go. They're going to have to live tonight. I've got no goodies to put on top of their dry food. That'll change tomorrow, but not tonight. I looked, there's not a Walmart within 30 miles of here. Who should be able to see light and bugs? Me? Oh, I haven't seen light and bugs in years myself. I remember as a kid running around collecting them. And if you take them and smear them, you can write and it glows on the side of the house and stuff. We used to collect a jar full of them and then go write shit on the neighbors' houses and it glowed. Yeah, and I'm talking back at you. I don't see nothing. Nope, I don't see no lightning bugs. Nope, don't see a one. And I'm even looking over into the darkness under the trees and stuff. I don't see a one yet. Right on. Cheers. Well, it's turned green. Now it's going to turn black here for long. What? Hey, that's dinner tonight. Like it or lump it. That's dinner tonight. You will have something on it tomorrow. Sometimes you just gotta rough it. They're looking at me like, you expect us to eat just this? Yep. It won't hurt you. Spoiled dogs. You have a great one too, my friend. Thank you so much, Margaret. I made the mistake of having two of them noodles, top ramen things. Oh, yeah. Should have only had one. I had one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and oh, yeah, terrible decision. Thank you, thank you. Oh, goodness sakes. So tonight I'm just doing the chocolate and beer thing. Chocolate and a beer. Well, what should we discuss? Still don't see none. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you just made my mouth water. Damn, that just made my mouth water instantly. Eating. They're in the midst of eating. Oh heck, when I first started this journey, the first 3 years, I lived on top ramen. I'm not looking for a place to stay, more than 24 or 48 hours. Yeah, I'm at a head shop today. Tomorrow I might be where there's a fishing area, but you never know. What do you mean, journey? I traveled across the United States fighting for cannabis rights and to get our cannabis prisoners out of jail. I drive this mobile billboard across country. I'm in Missouri right now. You said it right. Basically legal, but it's not legal. And when they make it all medical and take away all your smoke shops and then take away the recreational shops, you can say, damn, I wish I signed that petition. And you won't have to hear me say, I told you so. I didn't know he signed that. That'd be cool. Food prices nowhere are a joke, my friend. Oh, that'd be cool, Mike. That'd be cool. Yeah, you got the idea. You got the idea. You got the idea of what our government would do. You know. Cheers, crooked ass government. All marijuana laws need to be abolished and our prisoners need to be set free. Yeah, but cannabis ain't they call it a drug, but it's not. It's an herb. Now, if you heat it up, you could call it a drug because it comes THC. But just to grow a plant and eat it or whatnot, never decarb it, it's not a drug. So everything they've taught you is a lie. It's not a drug unless you heat it up or decarb it. Then you can call it a drug, but what, like alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine? They're way more addictive. They've killed millions of people. Cannabis, not that addictive, and ain't killed no one. I don't know no pot worth that. I know people would charge it, but I don't know any pot that's worth that. But I know there'd be fools that would charge it and fools that would pay it. No, we're not. We used to be, but we ain't the government no more. You're dead wrong. Oh, I would have wore it to eat, but it was too damn hot. Stop the weed. Get a 5-minute education. Absolutely, it's our fault for letting it get away with it. That's why the only way to correct the government is fire them all, every damn one of them, and put in all new. Because even if there's some that didn't do wrong, they knew the others did, and they did nothing to stop it. That's like a good cop protecting a bad cop. That makes him a bad cop. Same with government. Man makes drugs. My creator never made a drug. You can go and eat that entire plant, or you can make fuel or clothing or food and whatnot and never get high from it. If you light it up or vape it or decarb it in such way, then you can get high from it. God gave me that herb as meat and told me to eat that meat. And nowhere in the Bible did he tell me not to heat it up before I ate it. He knew people would figure it out. If you wanted to buzz, heat it up. If you don't heat it up. One of the most nutritional foods you'll ever eat. Hemp fuel, hemp paper, hemp plastic. The list goes on and on and on. Oh, what do you mean the government won't act on it? On busting people? Bullshit. The feds just busted a head shop yesterday, or day before, in Springfield, Missouri, where cannabis is legal. They didn't use the sheriff or the local police. They busted them federally. People won't do that. Hell, the truckers themselves could change the world. And I'm sure everybody would be behind the trucker and help their family and help them. But you know what? If every trucker just parked their truck for 3 days, or if every one of us, other than emergency personnel, stocked up and did nothing for 3 days. Don't give no gifts on TikTok, no nothing. Spend not one penny on a damn thing for 3 days. They'd crumble. Oh, the hell Arizona didn't. Me and my family, we're in Arizona. No, hell no. We had to wear the damn mask to get cannabis and everything else. The hell that Arizona didn't comply. I was in Arizona. Run there, play. He's a real good friend. I don't expect him to cook and bring me a plate. Do they have Z95 in the bone there? They do in Poplar Bluffs. You can look at me all night long for all I care. That's dinner. Your sister accepted it, Nate. You need to too. Maybe I'll give you something extra tomorrow. Oh yeah, no, hemp seed's one of the most nutritious nuts that you could ever eat. Absolutely. I tell people, if you have ill health and stuff, go get your hemp seed. Eat your tablespoon of them every day. Put them on your breakfast cereal, whatever. Eat a teaspoon of them every day. Well, you mean hemp and cannabis. I mean, if you tell the truth, you've never seen marijuana, and neither have I. It's a totally different plant that William Randolph Hearst knew about in Mexico. And he brought that name up and put it on cannabis. I mean, all that's proven. It was actually spelt with an H, not a J. And it was called loco weed down there. Totally different plant. There you go, Mike. There you go. Hey, come to Missouri, County. There you go. Weapons don't assault nobody. This lighter don't burn places down. It's the person that does it. They tell me people can abuse cannabis. And I agree with that. But let's break it down. If they do, what happens? Nothing. They might be lazy and not work or not do nothing, but they don't die or nothing. People can abuse cheeseburgers. What could happen to them? They could die. you know, people abuse all kinds of stuff, and what can happen? They're going to die. Except cannabis. You know, so it's never been about people smoking cannabis and whatever. It's all been about control, making all that money like normal. Normal does not want cannabis legal. Quit dumping your money into normal. When it's legal, they don't get your donations no more. Hell, it's a bunch of lawyers. The people that started normal was kicked out years ago, went to prison. Local chapters, they're cool. People are brainwashed. Hey, collect money for us. Send us money. Send us money. A bunch of bullshit. Why don't normal, why instead of me, one person going across the country saying, comedy law, why ain't normal thought or did anything like that? You know what I mean? Oh, I lost all mine in the canoe accident. Well, I got my non-lethal. That'll reach out and touch you 30 foot away. you get senior discount. Right on, cowgirl. Hey, Big Mike, you should know that. You're the one that goes out with all them lot lizards. Goodness sakes. Oh, I think the smoke shop closed. I think the smoke shop closed. I can't remember if they had an open sign or not. Lights are still on, but there ain't nobody here. One car. Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell. They might be. Oh, I hear you. No, it's 8 o'clock where I'm at. My live starts at 7. Oh, yeah, matter of fact, it's 9 o'clock here. Yep, he probably shut down. I think I'm going to see if I can look and see, and if so, I'm going to turn off my lights. I probably won't, well, I might pull in the flags tonight, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's about ready to close up. Get out of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's closed down or closing down. I think I'm going to turn my outside lights out. Lovely. They charge for matches otherwise? Damn, that sucks. I remember I used to get matches free all the time. You got to pay for matches. Damn, what the world's coming to? But you got to pay for air or water at gas stations nowadays and shit. Hell, the cigarette machines. A lot of time when you bought a pack of a pack of matches would come out too. Heck yeah, they handed out matches for many years. I'd go up to the store just to get matches. Maybe not where you're at, they didn't give them out, but they sure did down in Florida. Hell, there's smoke shop there in Farmington, New Mexico. You buy two or more pack of cigarettes, they gave you a free lighter. Yeah, it's just one of them cheap lighters, but still, you got a free lighter. It wasn't a Bic or nothing. It was one of them off brands, but most of the time they'd work. Oh, there you go. He's the lot lizard king. Don't let him mess with you, cowgirl. He's a lot lizard king. Where do you live in the joint stuff? uh, Well, my friends, I think I'm about getting ready to get out of here. The tiredness has set in. I need to bring my flags in and uh, walk the dogs and do all that crap and be ready to pull out in the morning. Um, if things look good, I'll just stay in town. If not, I'll move on. I won't know that until tomorrow. But my lights are going to shut down here before long and everything, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here in a minute. Make sure you go over and sign that petition and share it real quick, would you? Yeah, please, any last questions, comments, or concerns? Y'all want to say goodbye to each other, whatever, do it now. No, I don't have to move tonight. In the morning. Yeah, no, I had permission. That's why I decided to stay here. Because I asked him if I could, sit here during the, for the day. And then I said, how about I just pull off in the morning? I don't drive at night. And if I sit here past, evening, I won't be able to drive. He said, yeah, no problem. So I have permission to be here until in the morning. And yep, he's closed. Lights are off. I thought he was closing. Well, heck, I'm going to say cheers. Hey, my friends, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Turn on all notifications by kicking the bell. Because I'm on the road again. Thank the good Lord above, Yahweh, I'm on the road again. And I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. I'll post or do a live tomorrow and let y'all know where I'm at. So check it out tomorrow. And good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be here at noon and 7 p.m. Until then, my friends, remember it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, we can get along. The dogs love you. I love you most of all. Joshua loves you. Y'all have a great evening. I hope to see y'all later. Or tomorrow, that is. Peace out.